Hi guys, it's so good to be here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support right here. Yes, you guys have been awesome, and there keep being a lot of controversies surrounding this Edo State election. And right here, there's an African civil society organization that has noticed and also found out that politicians are buying voters' card for their parties. Yes, and we will tell you some of those parties that are already buying voters' card. Like I said before, there's nothing that can really not happen in Nigeria. Just as the president is saying that Edo election will be free, fair, and credible. But right now with this, we are not certain if that will be the case at the end of the day, because right here we cannot even pinpoint which of the politicians actually got involved with this, but we will get to see the parties that are involved in buying a voters card. Yes, anyway, details of all of this will come to you shortly, guys, but before then, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay guys, let us dive right in and even see who are these people selling the voters card, because of course you can pick up your voters card from the office, but who are those selling the voters card and to which party? Yes, let us find out. Yaga Africa, a civil society organization, has raised the alarm over the purchase of voters' card ahead of the governorship election in Edo State. The governorship election is scheduled for September 19. Like we all know, in its first pre-election observation report published on Monday, Yaga Africa said there might be a violence during the polls. It identified 13 out of the 18 local government areas in the state as hotspots where disruption of voting exercise might occur. In the report signed by Moshood Isha, its communication officer, Yaga said the pre-election violence may discourage voters from exercising their franchise. Report from our LTO's long-term observers suggest that the spate of violence and insecurity in the pre-election period may discourage voters from turning up to vote on election day. WTV Watching the Vote LTOs reported the distribution of money or gift items by politicians and their supporters in all the local governments except Uhunwande, Akokwedo, Esako West and Esako East local government areas, while buying PVCs was recorded in Esan Central, Oredo, Orionwa, Ikpoban Oka, and Igweben local government areas. Yaga Africa said campaigns have shifted from issues to personalities characterized by verbal and physical attacks, identified-based violence, and hate speech rhetoric. It said the two dominant parties, People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the governorship race are guilty of violent rhetoric, hate speech, vandalism, and violence, adding that cult groups have also repositioned themselves as tools to be deployed in causing chaos during the polls. The competition has been reduced to a contest between personalities as opposed to issue-based campaigns. The WTV long-term observers reported incidences of violent verbal and physical attacks, identity-based violence, and hate speech rhetoric as campaign strategies employed by both parties for campaign. The observers also reported the repositioning of cult groups as political merchandise for the election in some local government areas. While INEC activities for the elections have commenced in earnest in some local government areas, observers reported that INEC is conducting very little voter education, especially on the new voters' code of conduct for elections during COVID-19. In addition, observers reported sexual and gender-based violence in some of the local government areas in the state. The state is also witnessing a surge in cult groups' activities, especially in Ikpoba-Oka, Oredo, Orionwa, and Owan West local government areas. This is mainly attributable to an entrenched subculture of violence built around well-known strongmen, thugs, touts, gangsters, and cultists on one hand, and the widespread belief that election cannot be won or smooth governance guaranteed without strong arms tactics and the support of powerful thugs. The situation is dire because of the proliferation of some arms and other weapons, which is evident in the free use of firearms at campaign venues. The organization called on security agencies to put adequate measures in place towards achieving peace and peaceful elections in Edo State. Yes, guys, so that was it from here, guy. Like I told you earlier, that is a civil society organization that has raised alarm over the purchase of voters card. And like he said buying of the PVCs was recorded in the Eson Central, Oredo, Orion, Ikpoba, Oka, and Igweben local government areas. So that is what is going on in those local governments as we speak, and the other local governments where you have supporters, except the Ohuwande, the Akoko Edo, the Esako West, and Esako East local government areas are free from buying of a voter's card, but the others I mentioned earlier are already buying voters card. Well, we don't know which parties are involved right now. We hope that the security agencies actually swift into action to bring up some of these culprits, because it is actually a sin for anyone to buy voters card that do not belong to them just because they want to win an election by all means possible. And it is very important that even this party chieftains call their party members to order, so that the election can be free, fair and credible, because with all of this going on, it is very likely that the violence in the state will increase. And of course, like it already is, most of the PDP are already complaining that their members cannot even move around without being attacked by thugs from the APC. And in the state, they said that the cultists have also taken over the state because they see it as an opportunity for them to, harm people because of an election that is around the corner. So it is very important and imminent that these parties call their members to order, and also any of the parties that are using thugs to disrupt any form of peace in the state should also stop it as soon as possible. So guys, that is it from here. If there's anything you want to say about this, please drop it in the comment section, because right here it seems that the candidates of the two parties are no longer considering peace. They are rather, the propaganda is getting so much that is getting to the heads of their supporters and their members, whereby they are causing a lot of violence in the state. So my people, please endeavor to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you so much for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.